All right, welcome back to Real Talk Sports with Rico. Today we're talking about the New Orleans Saints, and starting with the Saints, I think that they are going to go with Rattler this year. That's right, Spencer Rattler. I think that the hype is real around Spencer Rattler. I think that this offense has been looking to shake it up a little bit, and I think that Spencer Rattler might just be that player. And I will say this about Spencer Rattler. He was the better quarterback going into college football over Caleb Williams. All right. So, believe it or not, he started over Caleb Williams at Oklahoma. So, I think that Spencer Rattler is going to be a dynamic asset for the Saints. And I think he absolutely should be used early rather than later. And so, when you look at the New Orleans Saints, you look at their offense, it wasn't half bad, but it was pretty stagnant. Okay. Because as a unit, they actually were 14th in yards in 2023, and they were ninth in scoring, but they were not very good as far as running motion plays. They were not as crafty with that. And then when they bring a coordinator like Clint Kubiak over, you're expecting that they're going to open up the playbook a little bit more. And that suggests to me that they're going to need something other than Derek Carr at the quarterback position. So this is why I think Spencer Rattler is going to be a great addition for the Saints, and he could help them really do some good things on the offensive end. Next up, I think with the Saints, they're going to have to try to figure out what is going to go on in the running back room. I mean, you know that you have, I think, a potential Hall of Famer in Alivn Kamara, but how much more does Alivn Kamara have left in the tank? I mean, he has got a lot of miles on the body with all the things that he has done for the Saints offense over the years. You have to wonder, is he going to get some help from Jamal Williams? Can he get back to form to where he was at just a couple seasons ago when he was with the Detroit Lions and even then with the Green Bay Packers? And so I think that they're going to have to try to figure that out, especially because if either one of those running backs go down, then that's going to be tough for anybody who is going to be the quarterback for the Saints this year. And then next, they have got to fix the leaky line play. I think that offensively on that line, they gave up a lot of sacks last year, and I think that they are going to have to rely on some younger players that they have just drafted to try to patch this thing up. And that's why I think that Spencer Rattler is going to be good for the Saints, because he's going to be able to climb the pocket. He's going to be able to make some more plays with his feet. I think more so than what Derek Carr would be able to do. But, again, we'll see what happens. But I think that is one of the solutions for helping, I think, this offensive line is just having a quarterback that knows how to get out of that pocket if he doesn't have enough time, and he can make some positive plays for you. But I think that either way you look at it, whoever is playing quarterback for the Saints, that is something that the Saints are absolutely going to have to address. And so lastly, I think the Saints are going to have to look at what they're going to do defensively. All right. So believe this or not, the Saints have produced a top 10 scoring defense in 4 consecutive seasons, which is phenomenal. All right. But now they have Cameron Jordan. You have Demario Davis getting older. I think both now are scheduled to be about 35 once training camp starts. So you wonder how much is left in the tank. I know that they just added Chase Young over here. You're wondering, can Chase Young really give them a punch on that front line? And I think that the front line has been one of the best for the Saints as far as kind of generating or helping to generate turnovers. I think that they've done a great job as far as getting home. As far as the back end of this defense, you know what you get with Marshon Lattimore, right? And there was a little speculation that he could be traded. Coach Dennis Allen came out and said that that is not the truth. And so with that being said, besides Lattimore, who else is going to step up? I know that they just drafted Kool-Aid McKendry out of Alabama, and you wonder how good can McKendry be in his rookie season, and will he be called on in his rookie season? So I think that the defense is going to be okay offensively. Believe it or not, they were pretty solid, especially with Chris Olave playing wide receiver. I think he's coming off 2 consecutive 1,000-yard campaigns. So I think that they're going to be solid right there. And they've also got some dynamic playmakers behind Chris Olave that suggests that they're going to be able to make some big plays if they can shake it up. I definitely love the fact that they have A.T. Barrett. They have Cedric Wilson Jr., who's had some experience with Dallas and Miami. So I think that they can do some things offensively. Let's just see how dynamic they're going to be. But this team was very much in the hunt last year. They were tied with the Buccaneers. I believe they finished at 9-8. I think if they were to add Rattler at the quarterback position and they can get a little bit more dynamic offensively, this is a team that could be pretty scary in that division. So I think that they could be on upset alert as far as maybe taking this division back next season. But we'll see. This is the New Orleans Saints that we're talking about today. We'll be talking a little bit more about this division. We still have Atlanta and Carolina to talk about. So I want to thank the fans out there who have chimed in on a week-to-week basis to help us drive content to the show. You can catch me on Spotify, and also you can catch me on YouTube as well. We'll continue to break down teams division by division until we get to the start of the NFL season. Real Talk Sports with Rico. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.